Hello everybody, welcome to the Husker Scope 2.0 showcase presentation. To get us started, we kind of look at what the company that we were working on making this for. Pass it off to Joel.
Yeah, so this project originally started to create an app to help advance embedded systems. It's a course here at the university. It has grown into an app that has been used in electrical engineering labs, computer engineering labs, and for several different classes over the course of this project. It's both an oscilloscope and a function generator to serve as a tool for these classes and these different labs. Last year, this is the second year this project has existed, but last year, Husker Scope 1.0 created a device that worked over the audio jack to sample up to 48K on one channel. We expanded this, and we'll talk a little bit more about that throughout this presentation. Yeah, so some of the stakeholders, Professor Falkinburg, Charles Daniel, Bill Browning, and Jill Duell. They've been our project owner, project manager, and our sponsor, and our coach throughout this process.
All right, and just to kind of introduce the team. I'm Isaac Lean, this is Joel. I was the squad lead, and he was kind of a head developer for hardware. And then just kind of the other people. This is a photo of all of us. The order doesn't pertain to the photo, but there was Brady Smith, Timothy Gibbons, Raul, Teo Sop, Sultan Al-Rafai, Caden Kirby, Ben Finnegan, Rashid Rahiv, and Samuel Briggs. So kind of the problem and the opportunity of the project. So last year, Husker Scope 1.0 was able to create an app that contained a dual-channel function generator and a single-channel oscilloscope that worked over the audio jack, like Joel was explaining earlier. But the goal for the project this year was to kind of expand the capabilities of this app and to implement a dual-channel oscilloscope, dual-channel spectrum analyzer, and to create a hardware interface that allowed for an increased frequency range outside the normal frequency range, higher sampling rate, and to send signals to the app. Oops. So looking at kind of the solution built for the software side, we were successfully able to extend the capabilities of the app by implementing that dual channel oscilloscope and adding a spectrum analyzer that supports dual channel as well. This top photo here is a photo of the oscilloscope. You can see just kind of all the different buttons and these nice little waves on there and ways to enable and disable the channels and to trigger on which channel you want to do. And on the bottom there's the spectrum analyzer. Kind of a similar layout. We got all the buttons to change the settings, enabling and disabling the two channels, and here you can see that the red and blue waves kind of delineate which one is channel 1 and channel 2 when you were looking at it.
All right, and on the hardware side of things, our goal is to actually create a finished PCB to interact with all of our in devices to increase the sample rate to 1 megahertz on 2 channels. Due to some difficulties that we had integrating the rest of the project, our actual PCB has struggled to integrate, but using a development board, we're still able to reach those goals.
Some of the values and highlights that we got through senior design and the Husker Scope project, there were obviously like team and sponsor relationships. During this course of the project, we all became really good friends on the team, and we all learned kind of how to talk to the sponsor or customer and working with them on requirement solicitation and making sure that they're happy with the final project. We learned how to make a unique PCB for a specific purpose, like Joel was explaining. We were able to make a product to help students learn, like in the Advanced Embedded System class and engineering students across the globe. And we were able to work on a project that we were very proud of and had a great time working on. And just kind of a highlight is the app is available on the Android and iOS store. And here is a QR code if you are at all interested, or you can come to our table and scan the QR code as well, but that'll allow you to see the web app and take you to the different stores.